Whiskey lovers, now it's been another fortnight, done another overtime shift, and it's now whiskey time. Now, I actually can do these last two overtime shifts to pay for whiskey. My whiskey shelf is actually quite full, it's actually flowing. And I did them to get me on the new computer so we could actually play Star Trek Online together. Again. And mission accomplished. However, I did have a little bit left over, and I did spy this gem, the Glen Grant Arboralis. Now, Glen Grant was founded in 1840 by the brothers John and James Grant. Prior to founding the distillery, they were actually illegal distillers and smugglers. But they chose to go legal, got their license, and they chose the ideal location for the distillery, close to the sea and the port of Garmouth, for speedy distribution, and the River Spey to the south. And it's also surrounded by barley producing plains that had all the ingredients for whiskey close at hand. And in 1872, both brothers had died in the distillery, and the title Glen Grant went to young James the Major Grant. He was born in 1847, so grew up in the distillery, and he was a legendary innovator. Glen Grant was the first distillery to have the electric light, and the Major responsible for tall, slender stills and purifiers, which are credited for giving the Glen Grant whiskey its clear colour and flavour. Now, so the Arboralis is one of their newer whiskies, and according to their master distiller, Dennis Malcolm, Arboralis means light from within the trees. He wanted a whiskey that was brightly coloured and could showcase the distillery's flavours and how different oaks would part different flavours as ages. So it's actually done, I believe, with aged oak and sherry oak casts. So let's have a look. Oh, wow. Already I can see it's a very golden colour. That's almost like liquid light. Very bright. That's just looking at from the bottle. Yeah, beautiful golden colour. Like I said, it's almost like liquid light. Has a very floral, fruity smell. Citrus fruits. Honey. Dried fruit. And that slight hint of oaky just behind it. Okay, the taste, the smell of the oak, which is just a bare hint, is very forthright in its flavour. It really kind of hits almost immediately the oak. Um, Very sweet oak with a slight aftertaste of spices, hints of apple. Almost like a butterscotch flavour as well. So once you get past that oak, yes, definitely a sweety fruit flavour, hints of butterscotch, maybe a bit of vanilla. A delightful drop. Now, this particular little gem can be found in various bottlers. I believe it was originally showcased in Australia first. So yay us. Um, Apparently, the Glen Grant is starting to notice how much Australians love their whiskey. So, excellent. Okay, so hopefully next week I can share some really good news for you. I'm just waiting for something to be made official, and then I'll share it with you. And I'm very excited about it. But in the meantime, until next time, Sontag.